At some point, you have to admit it. Your current personality is not getting you the life that you desire. You must identify with the version of yourself that needs to die. Create an alter ego just like Beyonce, aka Sasha Fierce. And that actually gets you what you want right now. Not in 10 years, but right now. The shy version, the version that is too afraid to take up any space. And there's a global superstar that did exactly this. She created an alter ego who is confident to go up on stage, to perform in front of thousands of people. And the longer you do it, the more ingrained it becomes in your personality. And here's the truth. Your current self is made up of everything you've learned in childhood, your old habits, what people expect of you, what society expects of you. It's a collection of all the fears people place on you and all the rules they subtly made you follow. You think it's really your personality, but actually it's the leftovers from what other people projected back onto you. Other people told you what is appropriate and what is not appropriate to do in society, what your limits and your limitations are, what you can and cannot do in this world. They put a boundary on what you can accomplish, who you are. They try to define you, put you in a box. But let's get one thing clear right now. An alter ego is not fake. It's a tool. It's a psychological tool you need to implement in your life to get closer to the person you aspire to be. Actors use it, CEOs use it, all your celebrities that you admire, all the leaders in your life, they use it. They're not the same person in every relationship, in every dynamic or situation. Everybody has sides of themselves that they try to hide from different types of people. You see, it's your alter ego that has different rules. She's not afraid to take up space. She's not afraid to be confident, to demand for respect, what she wants, what she needs. She's not afraid to put herself out there, to speak in front of a bunch of people who have the possibility to judge her negatively. She does it anyway. And the crazy thing is, this alter ego that you create for yourself will eventually merge into the real you, in how you really are. You'll start to become comfortable with that side of yourself and start expressing it more to other people. And here's the first step, the step that most people try not to encourage. Before you can create an alter ego for yourself, you have to let that old version of yourself die completely. She has to be non-existent. You should not relate to her anymore. You should not do the same things that she does. Think the same that she thinks. The version of yourself that always ruins your chances, or the version of yourself that always holds you back when it's time to speak up in front of an opportunity, to ask for what you want. The version of yourself that asks for permission for what you want in your life. Think of it like shedding your skin. You have to let go of that old version of yourself and replace it with the good. You're not trying to fix it, your identity. You're trying to outgrow it. What I want you to do right now is grab a piece of paper and draw a line in the middle and list out in one column who you are right now. What do you do? What is your habits? How do you think? What are your limiting beliefs? What do you usually do day to day? And on the other end, write down a list of your alter ego. How would she act? What would she strive to do if she could do anything? What is her biggest dreams? What are the micro habits that she needs to implement in her everyday life to get those dreams and turn them into a reality? Your current identity and your old identity should have all the habits that you do that sabotage you from success, from becoming better. And look, your alter ego does not have to live in every single area of your entire life. She can be activated when you're speaking to a bunch of people, when you're on stage, when you're in front of a camera, when you're in a position where you feel like you need to activate another version of yourself to push through that moment. Maybe it's speaking in front of a bunch of people who you don't know. Ask yourself, where does your current self fail you? Is it at work? Is it between your family dynamics? Is it your career, your relationship, who you want in your life, what matters to you? Where does your current self and current personality fail you? Is it on dates? Is it in business meetings? Is it because of your ambition? Is it because of your lack of ambition? Is it in dressing how you want? Is it in saying no? Is it in saying yes? Where exactly does your current self fail you? Now, make a list of 3 places you want your alter ego to show up. Maybe the best place your alter ego can show up is in work or business meetings. You don't need to show the soft and vulnerable side at work because you'll get eaten alive. So maybe it's time to show your alter ego, become tough, become confident, ask for what you want, learn to say no, learn to think like a leader. And doing this just prevents overwhelm, feeling like now you have to do a complete turnover of your life the next day. It can feel overwhelming. So start slowly. Ask yourself, in which situation can I start showing up as this type of person? And once you see the immediate results from doing that, it will encourage you to do it more in different scenarios, in different examples. And remember that your alter ego still needs flaws, because flaws are actually the beautiful parts about a person. So it is impossible for you to be perfect 100% of the time, and we're not striving to be perfect, but yet pushing ourselves to be better. Your flaws will make you real, will make you less intimidating, will make you relatable. So use your flaws as well. Your alter ego has a different hairstyle. She wears different clothing that puts herself out there, gets other people to look at her. Maybe what you can do is choose a specific hairstyle, or maybe a lipstick color, or maybe a nail color, or an outfit that you wear that will trigger a moment where you have to step in your alter ego. So you know, whenever you wear this lipstick, you know that you are the baddest girl. You are so bad. You know how powerful you are, how feminine you are, how much it makes you feel unstoppable. Have more things like that around. Maybe it's a specific outfit that makes you feel truly unstoppable, like you can do anything. And listen, in the beginning, you do not have to pull out your alter ego in the most high stakes moments, like you've never practiced anything and you have a very important business meeting and you just do something out of the normal. Start slowly. Start at a coffee shop. Start talking to a stranger. Start doing things slowly and progress and work your way up to where you want to be. Use your alter ego when your old self is too afraid to say no, when she feels intimidating to other people, when you post online, when you ask for what you want, when you negotiate your needs. Use your alter ego in those moments. Maybe it's entering a room, maybe it's making the first move, Maybe it's demanding for exactly what you need. You see, your alter ego is your emotional bodyguard, protecting that shy and reserved version of yourself. She still exists, but you decide when and where you get to present that version of yourself. When and where does she feel safe enough to show you that other side to her? Not everybody deserves all of you, every version of yourself. You have to give out a certain version of yourself to different kinds of people. You act differently in front of your parents, then your friends, then a stranger, then someone you like, then a romantic partner. You have different versions of yourself. Every powerful alter ego begins with one important thing most people try and avoid. And it's your honesty about your weaknesses. And I mean not the cute little imperfections or flaws that you joke about with your friends. I'm talking about the real weaknesses that you try and bury, that you try and hide, that you try and disown. I'm talking about the insecurity, the jealousy, the fear of abandonment, the fear of rejection. It's the tendency to self-sabotage. It's the desire in you to be chosen, to be liked. It's sometimes the hunger for validation. It's the hunger of being seen, of being noticed or being heard. Or maybe it's the quiet rage in moments that feel uncontrollable. What are these weak points that we all have? What you suppress controls and rules you. It has more power over you. Your alter ego is not created from your strengths. She is created with your wounds. And I think that's why Beyonce integrated her alter ego, Sasha Fierce, so brilliantly, is because she understood where her weaknesses were. She understood how intimidating it is to perform in front of thousands of people. If you fear being ignored, learn to become the woman that never gets overlooked. If you fear being abandoned, be the woman who walks away first at the first sign of disrespect. If you fear being judged, become the woman who does the choosing. You see, Beyonce had a struggle with being on stage. She had stage fright. She was terrified of performing in front of thousands of people. That can make anybody insecure, putting yourself out there like that, because you don't know what all of those thousands of people can say or think about you. It truly makes you question a deep part in yourself. Am I good enough? Am I worth it? Why are they paying attention to me? It really makes you look at that side of yourself. So confront the pressure, the criticism, the doubt. Confront that. Look at what she did. She created a persona with a different posture, a different movement, a different emotional threshold. She didn't ask her real self to just all of a sudden become confident. No, she stepped into character. Powerful people are still, calm, within themselves. They do not need to rush. They do not need to go anywhere. They do not need to prove anything, say anything. They certainly don't fidget, and they certainly don't shrink. Your old self sees the world through scarcity, comparison, and your alter ego changes her worldview to empower her. You see, your old self was thinking, I hope they like me. And your alter ego thinks, I hope I like them. Your old identity thinks, is this too much? Am I being too much? Your alter ego thinks, I am exactly enough to terrify the wrong people. Your old self thinks, will they judge me? I don't want them to judge me. And your alter ego thinks they will, but they'll remember me. When you practice your alter ego long enough, something beautiful and terrifying happens in that moment. It becomes real, it becomes natural, because your real self will level up and match that alter ego and version of yourself. And you will start to become her, live in her, think like her. There will no longer be a gap of your dream self and your current self. That you will close that gap. You will be that person. Be the version of yourself that terrifies your insecurities. Be the version of yourself that attracts all opportunities. Be the version of yourself that charms and attracts all types of people. Be the version of yourself that chooses you over anybody else. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to tip me in proportion to the value you received, or you can just hit the super thanks button on YouTube. It would really help me. If you want to connect with me on a deeper level and chat one-on-one, don't forget to click my Canly link. We can talk about anything regarding dating advice or anything girly. And if you're serious about leveling up and stepping into your higher self, glowing up, I highly recommend you put your email down below so you can be put on the waiting list for my ebook. I really think you're going to enjoy this if you enjoy this type of content. And most importantly, don't forget to comment this kiss emoji so I know that you are part of this community of ladies. And thank you so much. It takes so much work for me to make these YouTube videos. So I would love it if you just comment, subscribe, share it to your friends. Thank you so much. Bye. Watch this video here if you are interested in learning more about this topic. Ciao.